What's up, everybody? Rob Farah here, Culver City, California, and I am about to give you a sneak peek into Matt Farah's grand opening before the grand opening. This is his Westside Collector Car Garage, and I gotta say, it's pretty awesome. Let me show you around, and you'll see some little things like this. That's on purpose. Does anyone get the reference? Because I didn't. But we're gonna go in here. I'll move this to lock myself back in. And it's already automotive. I think, let's check the garage first, and then we'll check the facility. Social distance from cars, social distance from people, a sign of the times. Now, if this doesn't make you feel like you're in a little Hot Wheels set, I don't know what does. I mean, and there's a donut wall. All you need is a donut and a parking space for your Ferrari. Or any car, really. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hand in making that donut wall, or at least placing them, so you're welcome. Here we go. Most of these cars are storage, but some of them are just here for the grand opening. Like this Taycan over here is here to show how you can get on the lifts with extra low clearance. That's what these ramps are for. Ramps were ramps were purchased through Park Plus. And these are the first 4-car stackers indoor, I believe in all of California. And it's really cool. You'll usually see these in like a dense city like New York outside, but you never see them in a situation like this. And it does make for a pretty impressive spectacle. Now, he put in power outlets for really tall people over here. I'm just kidding, those are probably for battery tenders. These catwalks here are fire code, which he had to put in, but that was one of those. After everything was approved, after a couple of layers of whatever bureaucracy, he had to add those in, and that resulted in him losing some space, and he had to change his entire business model to accommodate less capacity. Because if you have these on the front of all of those, you lose space for, I think it was like 21 cars. Show you some of the cars they've got here. Starting with this is a Paul Walker R34 GTR, which, I mean, who doesn't like one of these? I was here last night and I posed the question to a lot of people who I trust their opinion. And I said, you're here and you have to pick 3. What do you pick? And it was pretty, the consensus was the 575, the 911R, the 4GT, the R34, the 670, or the 600 LT, and then the GT2 were the primary ones. And then of course Matt picked his Countach. But there's some, let's work our way down here. Everything is like strategically placed, like putting the Bentayga up there. It was just to show that the lifts can sort of handle the mass. This Maserati started up last night on my Instagram. It was very nice. Look at this. This is pretty tight. This is I think they're like 600 grand for these. It's a Gunther Works Porsche. Now, that's a lot of money for a Porsche, but it does sound quite unique. It's not my car, so I'm not going to start it up. But 1 of 25. But I'm not going to lie, it does look fun as hell to drive. It's like Shavam's lightweight. It's like, oh, lightweight doors, but they just are not as functional. Got the Aston Martin up here. Highway patrol car with functional lights. Look at that. Imagine being a cop and having a manual car. That's cool. Pretty badass. That worked. Here you got the Polizei Volkswagen Beetle. You have the AMG GTR, the GT2 RS, and then the 600 LT. I have got a sweet spot for the 600 LT. I don't know if I'm going to buy one, but I do like it. It's all the top facing exhaust that I like. I don't know, maybe it's just a gimmick, but I do like it. It just depends on the reliability of these cars long term. This guy, it takes a little bit more real estate than most, but it's pretty funny seeing the context of the older cars. This is Farah's stack here. So he goes all the way up. He's got his Countach down here, which is awesome. Goes up to the DBS, or DB9. I'm sorry, yes, the Aston Martin Vanquish, sorry. Up to his Safari, and then all the way up to his Mitsubishi off-road van thing. Vinny Russo, prime spot, and this gotta be longer than that one. Vinny Russo's car. Flexing hard. Work your way over here. Got the, everybody liked the Quattro. That was a big hit last night on the live. There's a Jaguar up top, Bentayga, Quattro, and then the 575. Got a Shelby, it's a GT 500 or 350. Let's get a little bit tighter in on that. That is a, I don't know, looks like a 350. GT3 above that, and then you've got the Jaguar, and that looks like a M Coupe or M Roadster. Porsche, Ferrari, BMW, Carrera. This looks like a Huracan Performante. The GN, and this one, I mean, come on, this, when I buy a Ford GT, it's going to be not this exact car, but this exact color. This car's got like 170 miles on it, and the guy just bought new tires because he wants to drive it, which is cool. 911R in probably the best color combo that they come in, but I'm a big fan of these cars. Manual single mass flywheel. Just come on, like I'm just imagining when I'm done with my house, this being my garage, like having this, and just, yes, garage goals for sure. ZR1. This is a custom lowrider. It's totally not me, but I love the work that goes into these, because they always look awesome. And they make for awesome, like, movie cars. Porsche, and there's some other cars up there. Can't see them all. Matt usually goes up on the lift to get the proper angles. And you know what, maybe I'll do that when we get to it, just to complete my video. We got fans turning on or doors opening. We got doors opening. So the way to get into this garage, there's the property, the ingress, egress, you can go from the main road into the garage here. This is a detail bay. And you can come into the detail bay, they can clean the car off, it can go over for storage, or you can drive all the way through. When you drive all the way through, I wish this was a more exciting reveal, it's just the back alley. When you drive all the way through, oh, look at this big spider. Hey guy. You stay outside. Here you got the dumpsters, and then this goes to the back alley. If you go, and I gotta show you from another side, this gate opens up there and it goes down to the underground garage. Look at this, the plumbing. If you're at all into mechanics, this is cool stuff. This is some legit stuff, but if you look why that's required, you come in here, and each of these has, I forget what it is, it's like 300 gallons or 30 gallons a minute fire suppression on every lift. So like imagine for some reason, let's just pick a Ferrari spontaneously combusts, which they're prone to doing, then you will have the fire suppression put out. The catwalks don't make a lot of sense because the catwalks, like if a fire department comes in here, they're just going to come in there with their own ladders. And if they really have a fire on the fourth thing, I mean, the whole place will probably go up. If the fire suppression fails, I mean, you're talking, I don't know, I don't get building code, but it is what it is. Back to the donut wall. Yeah, looking good, right? That's Hannah.
We did it!
We did. Hannah is Matt's excellent wife.
Oh God, I thought you were going to say ex-wife. And I was
Excellent,
like,
excellent.
You know that I don't.
No, excellent. What's in this room?
Stairway.
The stairway. You know what? We'll go down there in a minute. Let's do the basement. Let's finish off the cars. Let's use the elevator. Boom. Oh, look, Matt Farah is a child. That's his first car. Subaru Legacy. The first car he got. His first car was a minivan, but that's just a reminder of where he started and where he is now. It's a very smooth elevator. He's not gonna lie. I like all the motion lights. There's storage down here. It goes all the way over there, but I think those cars didn't want to be seen, so I'm not going to show you what's over there because that was the purpose. But very cool, and you got the rest of the parking over here. There's one or two electric chargers. If you have an electric car, some motorcycle parking back there, scooter, motorcycle, moped. And then these walls are screaming photo shoot, but these backlit walls are pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, there's some pretty awesome cars next to me right now, but I'm not gonna share that with you. I mean, foundation was poured 2018, it's now September of 2020. So I know this project's been taking a while, it's about 5 years. And I'm glad to see it coming to fruition. It's here. I'm happy to see that. If you come over here, this is the ramp that goes outside. And he put a lot of effort. Now it's a steep incline, but so the slope is steep to get out. So you look at that and you're like, wow, that's really hard. But you can roll virtually any low car through here. He's run a bunch, and he's graded this out so that nothing scrapes. And you can take it wide. It's always good. So lots of thought went into this. You got ventilation for down here. Lots of thought went into this. I'm going to turn the camera this way so I don't accidentally show you those cars over there. There's 6 of them, and they're cool. Let's go up the steps. Let's make this a complete tour. Fun fact, elevators arrive in pieces and are totally assembled on site, like a piece of furniture from IKEA. Here we are, he's got the Honda motorcycle there. I was trying to figure out what else could go here, but I guess it's always gonna be like a motorcycle display. We're gonna go up the steps. Here's just a little reception area. Coffee, we gotta upgrade the coffee game here. All the ceilings are like industrial, so you've got these things are meant for like drop ceilings. Those like I don't know what they're called, the squares of white crap that flakes apart. This is a cooler look. You can show the height of the ceilings in there. Everything's neatly tucked and packaged, and black in there. So here's just some artwork. This is people wishing Matt well. And then of course you've got one of Matt's features on his Mustang. You work your way up the steps to what I am trying to convince him should be a members lounge, and he should have social members, because I think this place is screaming for it. You've got here simulator. Over here, I'll get out there first. Let me show you the podcast studio. with broadcasting light. Pow, pow. You'll see the Rob Ferretti, Matt Farah Smoking Tire podcast. All very cool, very recognizable track. Smoking Tire podcast with sound deadening. This is quite the setup they've gotten here. So you want to do it right. This is all very cool. It makes me want a podcast studio, honestly. This is the renderings, and now that's what it looks like. Very cool, right? Oh, here's some other cars. There's another one. Look at this. It's cool to be able to look out the windows. Probably another Gunther Works. It's cool to be able to look out the window and know that you're 3 cars high. GT3, love it. All right. Continue working our way around here. It's Matt's office. Is it open? Oh yeah. Motion lights, gotta love them. All his security cameras, got 60 security cameras here. Got the Lamborghini intake on the wall with plants growing out of it. The desk, some cool artwork. Carl Ruiz, shout out. The late Carl Ruiz. Oh, you got Jennifer Nichols there. I didn't shout that car out, but that's awesome. That's her first like awesome car, and she's an awesome person, so I'm very happy she's had that for quite some time. And Matt's got his entire stack right behind the window, which is cool. So he can like look out of his office and see his cars. Great photos. Matt was a photographer at one point in time, so I expect nothing less. Here's Hannah and Matt at their wedding. I didn't get any feature. I'm not in here. Maybe I'm behind the band somewhere, but that was actually a lot of fun. It was featured in The Knot, I think the cover story of The Knot, which is a wedding magazine for all of you non-wedding knowing people. This I love. I think this is a terrific photo. And that's very cool. I think he sold 500 of these for fire relief or disaster relief after one of the fires. And then there's one here. I don't know if that's number 1 or number 1 of 500 or 501, who knows. Some books, if you want to grab a book and read. Everything from Back to the Future stuff, racing, Why We Drive. If you need to read a book to find out why we drive, you are not a driver. The bathroom, so I didn't show you the bathroom downstairs, but I'll show you the bathroom here. They're gender neutral to keep California happy. And Matt here, there's markers here, so you can make your own mixtape. Like, let's see, what's our mixtape gonna be? You got Party Mix, Electro Party, Summer Hits. What do we make our mixtape called? Nope, not gonna put that. I'm up in the air. What do we call our mixtape? And everyone's like, oh, I would totally call it this. It's a Shit Mix Volume 2. Because what do you do while you're in here? You drop in the deuce. And then here, to round off the bathroom, this is my first video I've made in a bathroom with you guys, is the Mystery Dolly. So what you're looking at is a real authenticated Salvatore Dali etching. It arrived at my front door addressed to Matt Farah, but spelled incorrectly with papers sent from a gallery in New York. In 2 years, no one, not friends, not acquaintances, not even the gallery who shipped it, could tell me who sent me the Mystery Dolly. Maybe it was you. Anyway, if you pee on the seat, wipe it up. It's good words to live by. Here you got the ice maker, and this is why I'm saying like this needs to be like a lounge. You got the ice maker, you got the sink, glasses, cigar lounge. Like the whiskey lockers, a cigar lounge, the cigar patio. I mean, it's just to have like a social space like this where you can have events. And when I'm saying social club, I'm talking about having like 20 people at a time maybe, and you can sit in here, you can watch super speeders on TV, you can sit down, you can read a book, you can work. There's like crazy good Wi-Fi here. You can have a drink, you can have friends over, you can do whatever you want. I mean, it's very cool to have this sort of setup here. And then it's like, yeah, I'm bored, let me go look at some cars. And boom, you got this whole warehouse full of cars. I think having like an exclusive membership of like 250 people is the proper play. So, I think we've covered it. I think that's the shop, that's the cars, that's where you're gonna hang out, and it's pretty cool. I'm glad to be able to be here to support the grand opening, and I think this is going to be very successful with Matt. I hope it's so successful that he can open other ones in other locations. We're very close to LAX, so you can legitimately fly in. You're 10 minutes away, grab your car, and go right back about your day. So, and especially with real estate being so valuable around here, even if you have a guy who has a garage, like a detached garage, he could turn that into a living space, rent it out to somebody, park his cars over here. Here's the other bathroom. Let's see. Always got a knock. It's a longer bathroom. Like you can go for the distance record here. Layla, what do we got? Boner Jams 03, not bad. 356 Slow Jams, that's gotta be Jennifer with her 356. It's cool. Synthwave 84. Fast Driving Mix 93. Layla took it over. So, cool. That's the end of the tour. You've seen now all the bathrooms, you've seen the garage, you've seen the elevator. I'm gonna give you one more peek at the cars, and we'll leave you at that. So if you're interested in storing a car here, not bad. I like Matt did it where there's no commitment. So your minimum commitment's a month. So if you want to come drop a car off for a month, boom, good and easy. You don't have to lock in for too long. Here's the S2000. This is the guy who manages the shop. And who doesn't like a good S2000? Like, I love the hood. There you go. Signing off with the Quattro. So you guys are familiar with my other company, Adventure Drives, right? Well, we're going to be going to Scotland in October. We're going to be doing Scotch distilleries, playing golf at St. Andrews if you want to do that, walking around, seeing lakes, waterfalls, driving the North Coast. It's going to be an amazing trip. Prices start as low as $2,500 per person for the shorter trip in Scotland. If you're interested in going, check out the link in the description.